But yeah, man, let's tap in with Kendrick, man.
Get into the finale, huh?
Yeah, man. We
what
here,
y'all
bro.
been waiting on.
Yeah, man. This is the episode I've been waiting on too, because we've been talking about Cole, Drake, and this the last part.
Yep.
So
Season finale.
this is legit the finale of the big three of this generation of hip hop. In the mainstream, because everybody's big three is probably different.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have solidified this big three as the big three of our generation of kind of like mainstream hip hop and what they've been able to do on records, on features, on songs,
Impact,
album sales, all of that. So, I think ending it with Kendrick was just the perfect way to do it, and saving the best for last. So like, what was that song for you that you were like, I'm a fan. I'm a Kendrick fan.
So I know we talked. I was late on Kendrick. I wasn't early on Kendrick. I had to go back and listen to like the Overly Dedicated and Kendrick Lamar EP. So the first song that made me love Kendrick instantly was, I think it was High Power. It was High Power, and I remember hearing from High Power. I remember hearing Ronald Reagan Era. The Ronald Reagan Era is one of my favorite Kendrick songs of all time. But it was High Power, and I found High Power because of J. Cole, because J. Cole produced the beat for High Power.
So, question: so you were on J. Cole and Drake's music
before Kendrick? Yeah, Kendrick.
That's how it was for me.
Yeah, Kendrick was
I
last.
legit came to Kendrick's music last. Like I was on his music last.
Same.
So he was literally the last person of the big three, like, because we were just talking about Wale. I was listening to a lot of Wale music at the time, so I didn't really even know much about Kendrick. It was really Wale, Drake, and Cole.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And so Kendrick was legit like last.
Yeah, he was last because I heard High Power and Section 80 was of course out. And I think I literally probably heard Kendrick like maybe I don't know, maybe 8 months before Good Kid, Mad City came out. It was before
something like that.
It was before, like right before Good Kid, Mad City came out. So I was super late. But what drew me to High Power was not only the production that J. Cole did the beat, it was like the lyrics. He was real super conscious on that, and he had a line in there where he said 5-star dishes, food for thought, bitches. This is Huey Newton going stupid. You can't resist this. High Power, and he did so appalled.
The so appalled. 5-star dishes, different exotic fishes. Yeah, that's hard.
So when he did
the influence is real. I'm telling Kanye. Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah. So when I heard that, I was like, I'm in. He got me. He's being conscious. He's rapping. He's lyrical. He's paying homage. He's doing everything that I think hip hop people should do. We talked about that in the last episode with Drake paying homage and stuff like that. Like, that's important to me. I can't speak for every hip hop fan, but that's the hip hop that I love. So Kendrick did that, and it instantly drew me in. Listen to Section 80, and when I think of Section 80, it brings me back to Northlake. Like, Northlake Day. Because when I was at Northlake, it was Section 80. It was Sci-Hi's mixtapes. I was listening to a lot of Sci-Hi mixtapes.
People sleep on Sci-Hi.
Yeah, it was Frank Ocean. That's what I was listening to that year. Like, it was all like Channel Orange. That was my life during Northlake. So that was my introduction to Kendrick. What was the first song that you heard?
So for me,
that made you.
So I remember I was playing something, and I can't remember. I think it was one of my sister's friends was over, and they was like, "Yo, you listen to Kendrick Lamar?" I was like, "I heard about Kendrick." It was like, "Yo, he just dropped this single called Swimming Pools." It was like you just said, some months before Good Kid, Mad City came out, and they played Swimming Pools. And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's good." Like blah blah blah. But like, I actually, when I went on YouTube and actually was looking for Kendrick, I think I stumbled on like Rigor Mortis. And Rigor Mortis was like the song where I was playing. I was like, oh, this is hard. Like the flow switch,
because he was doing that Eminem shit.
Yeah, like the flow, the speed rapping, the trumpet playing, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is hard. Like, yep, that crack an egg in your basket, you bastard. Like that was, I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah,
and then I think the next song I had clicked was like cartoons and cereal, and like when I heard this shit make a nigga just wanna ride, I was like, oh, this is crazy. Like I was like, oh yeah, this, I'm a fan. I'm like automatically a fan. And then I think after that I started playing Section 80, and so
it was done right.
Yeah,
there.
I was
Section 80.
So yeah, I had heard Swimming Pools, but then I like stumbled up on a couple of songs that was before Swimming Pools, and then I just started playing Section 80, and then I think I also went back to like Overly Dedicated, and so I was just like, oh, okay, like Kendrick got joints.
Yeah, Overly Dedicated, Kendrick Lamar EP. I had to go back to those.
Yeah, that's what I did. So I heard Swimming Pools, but then I went back. And then I heard Swimming Pools. I liked Swimming Pools, and then I went to Rigor Mortis, cartoons and cereal. Then I played Section 80, and so like that's kind of what my introduction to Kendrick was. And I was like, oh yeah, he got like a crazy flow switch. So I was like, he got different flows, he got bars, he has good production. It's something about the way he rhymes over beats that's like just different than everybody. He just brought a different type of energy to hip hop. So I was just like, I'm an instant fan. Like automatically, I was a fan. So
yeah.